7 days, three women, one man who never learned where to stop. But by the time it was over, it was already too late. The film opens inside a restaurant where a 22-year-old Jeff works. He is quiet, guarded, and observant, someone who listens more than he speaks. His calm is interrupted when he runs into Merle, a former high school acquaintance who also works there. Their interaction is tense from the start. There is a history between them, but not warmth. Their conversation is polite, clipped, and loaded with the things left unsaid. Beneath the surface is nostalgia, mixed with resentment, curiosity mixed with regret. That's the unsolved tension pulls them together instead of pushing them apart. After work, nostalgia turns impulsive. They ended up alone in Merle's sister's empty room, where the moment escalates quickly, not out of passion, but out of awkward need. There is no romance afterward, no tenderness, just silence. The next day, Jeff tries to reconnect, assuming the moment meant something more. Merle shuts him down, firmly, almost strongly. What a little connection exists evaporates. Their exchanges grow short, defensive, and distant. Jeff feels rejected, not just physically but emotionally. And that rejection follows him into the rest of the week. At first, the film feels like a minimalist relationship drama. Two people talking, circling each other emotionally. Then it widens its lengths. Jeff is slowly introduced to Merle's family, and the film reveals its true subject. A household ruled by emotional chalk, distanced as openness. And then innocent meets curiosity. Merle's sister Maura is a quiet, sheltered, and inexperienced, almost a mirror to Jeff's himself. At party, they finally meet. The interaction is clumsy, hesitant, and painfully awkward. Neither knows how to lead. Neither knows what they want. And what happens between them isn't driven by desire so much as confusion and pressure. A sense that adulthood is something they are supposed to perform. Afterward, Mara is left emotionally exposed, while Jeff retreats inward, unsure what the moment meant. The family's emotional center, if it can be called that, is Vivien, the mother. She is controlling, impulsive, and emotionally careless. She speaks openly about physical affairs but avoids emotional accountability. Her version of freedom feels more like neglect. Mother still maintains intimacy with her ex-husband Martin, who drifts in and out of household. Their dynamic is passive aggressive, unresolved, and deeply unhealthy. Their involvement explains everything about the daughters. Mel emotional detachment, Maura confusion, and lack of boundary throughout the home. Jeff doesn't force his way into this family. They let him in. He listens, he stays, he absorbs their confession. But he also takes the advantage of their openness, even if he doesn't fully understand what he is doing. At the film's midpoint, Jeff becomes involved with the mother when the daughters are away, and the moment echoes. It hollow, transactional, and unsettling, and the mother treats it casually, and the Jeff doesn't know how to process it all. By now, Jeff has crossed emotional and physical lines with Merle, Mara, and the mother. Not out of mice, but out of emotional irresponsibility. He doesn't mean to cause harm, but he never stopped to consider consequences. The family's dysfunction doesn't shock him, it absorbs him. The husband and the father figure has stayed mostly quiet, watching, judging, holding back, until he doesn't. In a rare moment of emotional explosion, Martin comforts Jeff in front of the entire family. It's the film's most charged scene. Years of resentment, guilt, and regret poured out, not towards the Jeff, but towards everyone in the room. The confrontation doesn't fix anything, it only exposes the truth. Jeff didn't fight back, he didn't apologize either. Soon after, he fades out of their life, just as quietly he entered. Once Jeff is gone, the family is forced to face what was already broken. Merle retreats further into emotional distance. Maura is left confused and wounded, and the mother avoids responsibility. The father remains bitter and unresolved. Nothing is healed, but everything is now visible. The film 2030 is not about intimacy. It's about what happens when people use intimacy to fill emotional voids and how those voids only grow deeper afterward. Jeff doesn't destroy the family. He simply reveals how broken it was already and then he leaves. And that's all about. Thanks for watching the video.